Living Large Larry live from the Redline Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Living Large Larry live.
Heat is back in Billings. Mid to upper 90s through Friday in Billings, Montana. Then 70s, even some 60s for the weekend coming up. So typical summer to fall type weather. LiveandLargeLarry.com is where we're at. Broadcasting from the Redline Computer Studios, West Billings, across from Goodwill off King and 29th West. You get an expanded forecast, by the way, at LiveandLargeLarry.com. Live on YouTube this morning, as well as the TuneIn smartphone app for your iPhones and Androids. And thanks to KTVQ.com this morning, Color8.com, Billings Gazettes, also state news writer Brian Bennett from the Northern News Network for a glance at our news. A man accused of severely beating a 9-week-old baby at a Billings hotel was being held at the Yellowstone County Jail. Jeffrey Merritt, he's 26. He faces a felony charge of assault on a minor. The baby was 9 weeks old. Police said in a press release issued on Monday that Merritt assaulted a 9-week-old child at the Vegas Hotel in Billings over the weekend. The alleged assault was reported to police just before 2 in the morning. Merritt is being held without bond. An off-duty Glacier National Park employee picking huckleberries in the Swift Current Valley was injured by a grizzly bear on Saturday. The woman, whose name has not been released, sustained injuries to her leg and hands. The surprise encounter, which led to a non-predatory attack, occurred in the early evening hours about a quarter mile off the Swift Current Pass Trail near Red Rock Falls, reported to dispatch at about 7:15 Saturday night. The park employee walked most of the Swift Current Pass Trail back before she was met by park rangers. She was taken by Glacier County EMS to Browning for further treatment and evaluation. She was carrying bear spray, but it was not deployed. The Yellowstone County Boys and Girls Clubs opened its 5th clubhouse in Billings at McKinley Elementary School. The clubhouse is the first elementary-only facility in this city and is expected to serve around 120 McKinley students. The Boys and Girls Clubs have been serving kids for 45 years, and the McKinley location is open to students from kindergarten to 5th grade. Thousands of motorcyclists are revving their engines in Billings this week. The 38th annual Gold Wing Road Riders Association Wingding is set to kick off. The kickoff is Tuesday nights. I'll be the DJ for the kickoff downtown Billings in the area of the Alberta Bear Theater. About 10,000 people will be in Billings for the Wingding this week and through the weekend. Wingding is expected to bring in $9 million to Billings this week. The last time the Wingding was in Billings was back in 2007. Saturday is Wingding's Grand Parade along Poly Drive, so there'll be some congestion along Poly Drive from about 8:30 for could be up to an hour. They'll ride to 4th Avenue downtown until they get to Metro Park at the Saturday's Wingding Grand Parade. Wingding is back in Billings after just about 10 years being absent from our city. So welcome to our town. Goldwingers. LiveandLargeLarry.com.
Attend the Home Improvement Show September 9, 10, 11 at Metro Park, boasting $25,000 in prizes. Win a Kinco security system or All-Star custom rain gutters. It's the place you want to be, and it's free. So, where to?
3rd year anniversary celebration for Carrie's Massage business. 2-part body wraps at $70 the month of August, normally $95. That'd be good for any 2 body parts that you choose. So you could choose your hips and legs or arms and belly. You can even get your face massage. Yep, it'll help tighten your chin muscles so that little flap of skin that you tend to get will shrink up just a little bit. Carrie's Massage, 928 Broadwater, suite number 204. And how about half-price reflexology massages for $15? Normally cost you $30. The reflexology is just hands and feet. Takes about 30 minutes. Includes a relaxing foot soak as well. Carrie's Massage, 3 years and going strong. 928 Broadwater, suite number 204. Jim Beck will be in via the phone, a phone interview I had on KGHL Radio on my afternoon show on Monday. Jim Beck from Water Sage, and talking about your water rights and a very important meeting coming up It'll happen in Bridger, but that talk with Jim Beck is coming up in a few minutes. Here, liveandlargelarry.com, Redline Computer Studios. We are next to the Wave Car Wash off King and 29th West, Redline Computer Studios. What is going on around town? What's happening is courtesy of Bighorn Inspection, Petrochemical, and Refinery Inspection. Bighorn Inspection, bighorninspection.com. Movies in the Park, 2 more to go for the Movies in the Park season from the Billings Kiwanis. Next one is not until September 9th, so get you through Labor Day week and weekend. September 9th, Ant-Man at Castle Rock Park. And also with the Billings Kiwanis, September 16th, Wizard of Oz. Movies in the Park, Wizard of Oz at Pioneer Park on the 16th of September. Up with People in town for a week's worth of community service work and 2 shows beginning next week. The Up with People shows September 9th and 10th at Alberta Bear Theater. You can stop by or even log on to albertabeartheater.org for tickets for that. And September 10th also, Slide the City. Back, Slide the City, big old water slide for an afternoon. September 10th, that'll be at Skyway Boulevard and Alkali Creek Road is where it'll be set up this year. Slide the City. Dream Beds for Kids, looking ahead to October 1st through the 8th. At Rimrock Mall Center Court. Stop in, check out the beds. It'll be a raffle. It's a fundraiser for the Center for Children and Families. Dream Beds for Kids. Center Court, Rimrock Mall, October 1st through the 8th of October. And the Home Improvement Show, the Fall Home Improvement Show, is back for its 23rd year at Metro Park Expo Center. 450 exhibits, 100,000 square feet of exhibits and prizes. The Fall Home Improvement Show, where it's always free for entry. Home Improvement Show back on September 9th, 10th, and 11th in Billings at Expo Center at Metro Park. What is going on around town? What's happening is courtesy of Bighorn Inspection, Petrochemical, and Refinery Inspection. Bighorn Inspection, bighorninspection.com. Best Coupon Magazine, truly in and around Billings, with an issue for different areas around Billings. Coupons that fit where you live. Hometown Values Savings Magazine. If you check your mail from time to time, you'll see it. It's going to show up in your mailbox. Hometown Values Savings Magazine. Check out the new Heights edition. Also the newest Billings Laurel edition is out as well. Hometown Values with practical couponing in the magazine. Hometown Values. Redline Computer Studios, West Billings, across from Goodwill. For the show, liveandlargelarry.com. Glad you're here. Over 1,000 streamers monthly. Check us out. We certainly appreciate that. Check us out with the use of the TuneIn smartphone app, free for your iPhones and Androids. TuneIn, as well as liveandlargelarry.com on YouTube. Before a couple of news stories here, this announcement, the Billings Police Department would like to make us all aware of the developing, it's an IRS telephone scam. This seems kind of silly, but here's what we have. Several people have been receiving telephone calls from area codes out of California. A recorded message plays informing you that the IRS is filing a lawsuit against you and that they need to return the call to avoid criminal prosecution. Some people have returned that call, and upon returning the call, they're instructed to send money in the form of iTunes gift cards and other gift cards. So use some common sense. Here's some common sense, simple tips from the Billings Police Department. The IRS does not have an automated system that calls people to advise them of lawsuits. The IRS does not collect debts in the form of iTunes gift cards, certainly. And the IRS has a website in which these phone numbers and scams can be reported. For information in reporting tax scams, log on to irs.gov and then type scam in the search box, and you'll be all set. So it's an IRS scam, and it seems kind of silly that they're asking to pay a debt or whatever the case may be with an iTunes gift card. This is not reasonable. The promise from Brown's Automotive in Billings to continue communications. It's been happening for over 60 years in Billings. Brown's Auto Service on Broadwater. Brown's West Auto Service, corner of Rosebud and 20th in Billings. 2 downtown locations of Brown's Automotive, the automatic transmission company. 13th Street North and 1st Avenue North, and Brown's Rebuild Center downtown at 18th Street North and 2nd Avenue North. Brown's Automotive, BrownsAutoBillings.com.
Attend the Home Improvement Show September 9, 10, 11 at Metro Park, boasting 450 exhibits. Win a Honda generator from Ace or an elliptical from BFit. It's the place you want to be, and it's free. So, where to?
3rd year anniversary celebration for Carrie's Massage business. 2-part body wraps at $70 the month of August, normally $95. That'd be good for any 2 body parts that you choose. So you could choose your hips and legs or arms and belly. You can even get your face massage. Yep. It'll help tighten your chin muscles so that little flap of skin that you tend to get will shrink up just a little bit. Carrie's Massage, 928 Broadwater, suite number 204. And how about half-price reflexology massages for $15? Normally cost you $30. The reflexology is just hands and feet. Takes about 30 minutes. Includes a relaxing foot soak as well. Carrie's Massage, 3 years and going strong. 928 Broadwater, suite number 204.
Living Large Larry live from the Redline Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Living Large Larry live.
Plane crash outside of Missoula. I'm Living Large Larry. Authorities say 2 people have died after a single-engine plane crashed on the edge of I-90 southeast of Missoula over the weekend. Report says the victims of the Sunday crash near the Rock Creek Airport have not yet been identified officially. Missoula County Sheriff's Captain Bill Burtz says witnesses reported the plane had been trying to land at the south end of the runway when it crashed into some trees and went down on the side of the highway. He says the pilot had departed from Missoula. The impact of the Cessna 182D had ignited a grass fire and caused the closure of the right lane of eastbound Interstate 90 for several hours. More than 100 dogs have been seized at a Charlotte kennel after prosecutors and the kennel's owners reached an agreement to defer prosecution of felony aggravated animal cruelty charges. Nadine and Larry Latsky of LDR Kennels were allowed to keep 6 dogs in their home. And a 12-year-old girl riding in the back of a pickup truck on the Crow Reservation died when she fell off of a toolbox and hit her head. The Montana State Patrol says the accident happened on Saturday when the truck driver swerved for unknown reasons. Firefighters working on steep hillsides are chopping down trees and searching for hot spots as they battle a wildfire that's blocking an entrance to Yellowstone National Park. Wildfire managers say their top priority is clearing a highway in the area and protecting campgrounds and buildings and archaeological sites. They're also making sure there are no flare-ups or falling trees that could cause injuries or death. Grand Teton and Yellowstone National Parks and Bridger Teton National Forest all have area closures in effect, but both national parks are open to visitors. Grizzly bear sightings have been confirmed on a few occasions this summer in the upper Big Hole River area for the first time in about a century, according to the Big Hole Watershed Committee. Kevin Frey of Montana Fish and Wildlife and Parks has confirmed photographers and tracks seen this summer are grizzly bear. Montana Governor Steve Bullock spoke to a group of people gathered at the Dry Cottonwood Creek Ranch south of Deer Lodge last week. He said the $1.7 million coming from the federal government and $4.8 million from the states will help rebuild a healthy watershed in the area. Sports notes, Josh Hamilton homered 3 times in a game for the first time in his career to lead Toronto past Minnesota 9-6. The fans in Toronto celebrated Donaldson's homer hat trick, if you will, by littering the field with hats. Kyle Larson took the lead on a restart with 9 laps to go and went on to earn his first sprint car win in the race at Michigan International Speedway over the weekend. The 24-year-old's inaugural victory wrapped up a spot for him in the chase for the Sprint Cup with 2 races left. And 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick says he plans to continue to sit during the playing of the national anthem before NFL games, even if it cost him his job. The biracial Kaepernick is protesting what he considers unpunished policy brutality against minorities in the country for refusing to stand for the anthem. State and regional news and sports. I'm Living Large Larry.
Living Large Larry live from the Redline Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Living Large Larry live.
Truly trained barbers, the experts at hair. Jim and Austin's Barbershop, 2225 Main Street in the Heights. I've used Austin as my barber at Jim and Austin's Barbershop for about 5 years now. The best $10 haircut ever. And 10 minutes, $10, in and out. You can even get your haircut over your lunch hour. Jim and Austin's Barbershop, 2225 Main in the Heights. Find them on Facebook. Fitness is found in many things. Working out, also through cryotherapy. N2 Cryotherapy in Billings since last July, and the business has really expanded. Talk to Cindy Graff and her crew at N2 Cryotherapy, 805 24th Street West, Suite number 4, and N2Cryo.com for details, a little history about what cryotherapy is, how it'll help you. And right now she's got a great contingent of athletes, and we're talking from middle school to high school to the professional ranks as well. Ask her about it. N2 Cryotherapy, and ask for the introductory offer as well. N2Cryo.com. You can set up an appointment online as well.
Attend the Home Improvement Show September 9, 10, 11 at Metro Park, boasting 450 exhibits. Win a custom epoxy floor or Connors double garage door. It's the place you want to be, and it's free. So, where to?
Keystone Mortgage is a sponsor of our replays on the show. Keystone Mortgage, downtown Billings, at the new location right across the street from the pub station. Ask about their new loan tracker. You can see everything, including rates, lock dates, personal notes, and documentation. It's private to you. The loan tracker through Keystone Mortgage Company in Billings, downtown.
Jim Beck is with us, Director of Sales for Water Sage for Montana and Wyoming. And hello, Jim. How are you?
Very good. Yourself?
All right, Jim Beck. Talk about Water Sage. First of all, what exactly is Water Sage in layman's terms for those who maybe have never heard of Water Sage?
Well, Water Sage is a map-based platform that allows one to see on a Google Earth type setting all the information related to water, land, wells, in the state of Montana and Wyoming. So you can basically, it's a cloud-based tool that if you have access to the internet, you can pull up that site and you can go straight to Montana and you can drill down to any parcel of land in the state and gain tremendous amounts of information as it relates to that land and water associated with it.
Let me give you 3 bullet points and you can expand upon all 3 together if you'd like, or dissect them separately. Know your water rights, Montana water rights re-examination underway, and protect your water rights.
Right, let's start with the first one. Just give me the first one again.
Yeah, 3 bullet points. Know your water rights. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, basically what's taking place today that's important for everybody in the state of Montana is there's what's called a second decree that's starting to take place. And essentially what that means is that the DNRC is going to re-adjudicate and re-examine over 100,000 water rights in the state of Montana. So it's important that anybody that has water rights or thinks they have water rights know exactly where you stand with those.
What is DNRC?
And the DNRC is the Department of Natural Resource and Conservation out of Helena. And they'll be conducting the examination of all those water rights.
And the re-examination, is this part of the Water Sage workshop coming up on the 31st of August?
It is. What we do is we go out into the basins that are going to be adjudicated, and we invite the public to come and attend our workshop, and we'll explain exactly what's going on with this process. So the whole purpose is to inform the public of what's coming down the pike so that they can properly prepare themselves to deal with it.
So how do people know if their water rights are in jeopardy as we speak, Jim Beck?
The DNRC will send a postcard to each water right holder in a particular basin. And that postcard will the purpose is to notify them that their water right is going to go through an examination or re-adjudication process. So they need to make sure, if you have a water right, you better be receiving this postcard and be prepared to work with the DNRC to ensure everything is proper with your water rights.
What can people expect to learn when they attend the workshop coming up on Wednesday the 31st?
Well, what they're going to learn is exactly what will the DNRC examine when they go through this re-adjudication process. They'll also be able to learn why this second decree is important to water holders and what it means to them. They'll also learn what the potential adverse effects to them are going to be in this re-examination process. Worst case, under this process, a water right could actually be invalidated. So it's important that people understand exactly what the challenges are going to be in this re-examination process. And that's what we are going to inform them about.
Talk about the workshop and where it's at and all the particulars, if you would, please.
The workshop is going to be Wednesday, the 31st, down in Bridger, Montana. It starts at 7 p.m. in the Senior Center down there.
Okay.
We've issued over 100 invitations into that basin, inviting people to come. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. In fact, we'll have some coffee and refreshments and some things to eat so that you can sit there, and we will go through an in-depth presentation of exactly what they can expect, and we'll give them advice on how to prepare for it and actions that they can take.
And we'll get to the sign-up procedure in a second here, but will there be other workshops for other communities down the road in the future?
Yes, there will be. In fact, we are starting to put together plans to go up into the Muscle Shell area, up to Harlowton and Roundup. And we expect to do that later in the month of September. And ultimately, we will hold workshops in every water basin that's affected by this process.
And people can log on to watersage.com for information. But how do you sign up for the Bridger workshop coming up on the 31st of August?
Well, the best thing to do is to give Jessie a call here at our office in Ennis, Montana.
Okay.
And her phone number is 406-552-0491. Or just show up. We're trying to get a head count so that we have enough seats and refreshments for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But don't let the fact that you don't contact Jessie stop you from coming.
Oh, very good. www.watersage.com for more details. Any final thoughts from you, Jim Beck?
No, we're excited about doing this, and we're trying to get people out in front of this process so that they can protect their water rights. As this thing, as we all know, every day you wake up, there seems to be new issues with drought and water shortages, and people claiming other people are taking their water.
Right.
So it's important.
All right, Jim Beck, good conversation. Appreciate the time.
Well, thank you. Look forward to seeing everybody there on Wednesday night.
Living Large Larry live from the Redline Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Living Large Larry live.
Home Improvement Show September 9, 10, 11 at Metro Park, boasting 450 exhibits. Win Moonlight's roofing package or Bryce's Master Clean package. It's the place you want to be, and it's free. So, where to?
Living Large Larry live from the Redline Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Living Large Larry live.
Thank you. del carnaval, 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 del carnaval. del carnaval, 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 es tropical, fundamental, intemporal, existencial, es natural, monumental, el carnaval. Del carnaval, 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 del carnaval.
Home Improvement Show September 9, 10, 11 at Metro Park, boasting $25,000 in prizes. Win a Billings insulation package or a wall-mounted fireplace. It's the place you want to be, and it's free. So, where to?
All right, liveandlargelarry.com. show. Redline Computer Studios. We're just across from Goodwill, next to the Wave Car Wash. Looks like they're doing some work on the Wave Car Wash, Cindy
Yes.
Graff. I saw
Looks
that.
like there's going to be some more tubes for, I bet, hoses to to vacuum out bigger vehicles like vans and
Oh,
stuff that pull
good.
in there, and they can go
Yeah,
in the
they're-
back door.
They're tearing it up. They got the street out there and more vacuums and all that. So
Yeah,
hopefully it'll be a good business improvement.
a lot of additions.
Yeah. Cindy Graff is from N2 Cryotherapy, and we have her in a couple times a month. And you are passionate about so many things, which
I
is
know.
great.
I know,
Jersey
but I do
Day.
have to pick a few things and choose.
And you gotta say no sometimes, too.
I do.
I do, too. It's
But
weird.
my business and the direction of my business is sports and chronic pain. So this one is none of those. Nowhere near that.
So we're talking about Jersey Day,
Yep.
which is I'm not going to say it was thrown together by you and Sandy McCaffrey, but
Well, you know
what a
what?
cool event! All
She
all
needed
winter
me,
long.
and I went over and talked to her about 2 different ideas she had, and I explained to her that I thought one would be doable and one wouldn't be, and so we just ran with the Jersey Day.
I like it. It's every Monday night.
Yeah.
Is that what
well,
it-
it's
for
going to be
football season?
Monday day at people's
Well, yeah,
businesses.
Monday. Right.
So what we want is for people to think of it like Jean's Day is
Mm-hmm.
on Friday. So, Monday is Monday, and we would like to throw some fun into that day.
I like it.
So
you wear a jersey, your favorite football jersey to work, or whatever the case may
Yes,
be.
yes.
And
yes.
pay a stipend for that.
Yes, $1 a week. There's 16 weeks of Monday Night Football. So we're just asking for $1 a week. They can even do $15 just to cover the whole season.
And it's a fundraiser for Blankets and Bears.
Yes, yes.
Which
My neighbor.
Yeah, Sandy. I mean, Sandy has grown this Blankets and Bears charity. It's just monster. She's getting TV coverage now, other media coverage. It's so cool to
Yes,
see.
yes, and it's just quite a fabulous thing that she has done over the years. And she has a group of people, ladies, that sew. And so she raises money to buy the fleece for
Mm-hmm.
the blankets, the material for the pillowcases, and they sit around at their homes all year long when they're retired.
Sure, yeah. I got things
This is what they like
time
to do.
yeah.
It's so fabulous. I saw a picture of a bunch of the ladies on
From
her Facebook
I did too
page.
from one of the churches.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty
so
cool.
that was really nice. And they make these blankets. And then Sandy puts them together in a bundle with a blanket, a pillow with a soft pillowcase.
Right, yeah.
And then a bear that is made by one lady makes all these handmade bears.
Oh, they're handmade bears.
Soft, cuddly, handmade toys. Yeah.
Blankets and Bears. Yeah, I emceed their annual event last year at the old Carlin downtown Billings. Packed the place.
Yep.
They have motorcycle clubs helping them out and stuff. Believe it
They
or
do,
not.
and they've got more events coming up
Yeah.
with those motorcycle clubs this year, and I'm just brand new to this.
Well, you're doing a great job with them. You got
event.
this thing. It's grown to this.
Yeah.
So and we're gonna meet at Hooligans on Monday the 12th of September.
Yes.
Kind of the kickoff for it.
It's going to
Monday
be
Night Football.
Monday Night Football's kickoff is the 12th of September, so that's when we start. That's the first day you can wear your jersey to work. But right now what we're looking for is people that want to do this. And so you go to your boss and say, hey, we want to throw some fun into Monday
Uh-huh.
and do this Jersey Day thing. There's a lot of people around that
Sure.
are just passionate about football.
Well, wear jeans on Fridays and jerseys on Mondays. I like it.
Yeah.
Great concept.
Yes, so it makes for fun at work, and it makes for excitement to look forward to Monday Night Football. Plus, then you get to help out local kids. Right now, she is helping out. Sandy is handing out these bear blanket and bear bundles, is what they are, to homeless children, so that they have something, or underprivileged children, so they have something of their own.
Right.
They can, no matter where they're going and where they're shuffled around, they've got a blanket, a pillow, and a bear that they can hold on to and bring with them.
It's security, and I see how that works. But these are great bundles. Hope you come to the kickoff party at Hooligans on the 12th. Be prizes, raffle, be a 50-50. which would
Yep.
be cool. And
It's 5 to 10 p.m. down at Hooligans. It is going to be Hooligans Community Monday. Recipient
Right.
is Blankets and Bears.
Cool.
So the 20% of their sales for that night goes to Blankets and Bears.
they got some of the best burgers in town.
My husband's never eaten there, and
Really? At
he's
Hooligans?
so excited to go.
It's good food.
He went on and he saw that, I can't remember if this is some sort of really hot burger, and
All right.
he's ready to try it, he
Yeah,
said.
it's
so.
delicious. Yeah, it's good food. Hooligans, downtown Billings, September 12th. Save the date kickoff party for our Jersey Day, and a big shout out to Sing Contracting and Outward Media Group,
Yes.
as mainstay partners. And
Yeah.
those two, they get together and they sponsor a lot of stuff.
They do, and we really, really appreciate Harvey Sings and Levi Adams, both businesses coming together to be our Super Bowl, we call them,
Yeah.
partners. I like to think of them as the team owners.
Yeah.
You know, they're the team
works for me.
owners. And but we are going to have a great party, and a lot of folks are coming already. And a lot of folks are already excited about it. So, Larry, you're going to be there?
I'll be there doing a little bit of announcing between radio shows, and again, that's at Hooligans, Monday the 12th of September.
I have decided you are the hardest working man in
Oh,
media.
bless you. And
The hardest working man in media.
Too. Thank you.
Because
That's huge.
not just radio, because you're media, you're everywhere.
That's huge. Thanks,
Love you,
Cindy.
Larry, and we just really appreciate your
Well,
help.
You have come on board as
This was your idea.
Well, it was a conversation, and then it grew into.
I'm going to say, you're
this
the
and
one that said, hey, Cindy, why don't you go talk to Sandy?
Sandy.
She lives across the
She is
street
your
from me,
neighbor,
you know.
Yeah. By the way, I had Alex from Harvey Singh Contracting at my house yesterday.
Oh, yeah, to check out your
our
house.
roof out. Yeah. So,
Awesome.
yeah, they're very professional. It was pretty cool to talk to them. So that kickoff party, Hooligans, again, Monday the 12th of September. We'll be talking it up between now and then. It's going to be exciting. Blankets and Bears, cool organization. And if you want more information, you can log on to n2crowd.com. You can check Cindy Graff's Facebook page out, my Facebook page out. Also, Color 8 is their TV sponsor.
Yeah, there should
so-
be some videos popping up here pretty
Yep.
soon. And also on Facebook, we've got Blankets and Bears MT.
Okay.
And then you can go to blanketsandbearsforkids.com.
Into cryotherapy, let's talk a little bit of business, a little bit, and then we'll get to talk about some of the events this past weekend. $99 3-packs going well for you at Into Cryotherapy.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
that-
going really well. It seems like that is a price
the
point
go-to?
that most people can go to, yes. They are snapping those up right and left. So I believe we're going to keep those for the folks.
Yeah.
They have spoken.
Yeah.
You
Good.
know?
They have spoken. It sounds like a political statement.
Well, it isn't, but for business, it's
Yeah.
we listen to
It
our
makes sense, though.
customers,
They have spoken. Good for you.
and what I'm hearing is price. So we're going to make some adjustments.
How's your location? Do you like your location there on 24th Street? It's so busy, which I'm sure is good for you.
It is a good location,
Yeah.
and that's one of the things that I really enjoy being there. I've got great neighbors on both sides
yeah.
of me, JP Kitchen and Beauty Mark Salon on the other side, and the visual right there is perfect.
Yeah.
Especially at the light backs up a little
Mm-hmm.
bit there. There's a lot of visual there, but even just driving by, using my windows as I have,
Right. Yeah.
with my logo on it, brings people in. It really does.
Good sized parking lot too. If you've not been to Into Cryotherapy, do so. Don't think about the parking, because I'll be honest, there's some businesses in Billings that are challenged with parking,
Yes.
and people don't go because of that. Into
And I
Cryotherapy, you
have
got plenty of
looked-
parking.
I have looked around at other spots before I went to
Yeah,
where
I know you
went.
did. Yeah.
And even, just as an entrepreneur, I look around all the time
Right.
because, expansion.
Sure. Yeah.
So, but that is one thing I do like to watch for, because I can
convenience.
have 4 or 5 people at one time in
Right.
there filling out paperwork and going through the service and getting their freeze on. So, want to be able to have enough parking for people.
Yeah, very important convenience for the customer. Into cryo.com. All the details. Let's keep talking about Into Cryotherapy and how it did it benefit. How much of the Rocky Mountain Battling Bears football team did it benefit?
Well, I have 2 of the guys coming in, and they're injured.
Did they know about cryotherapy before, or did they hear?
Listen to how this happened. Got a phone call one day, and it was a trainer from Rocky Mountain College, Battling Bears, and he says, I got a kid that is hurt, and we would like to try this out and see how it works. And if it works, we'll be seeing some more of you.
All that talk is paying off.
Well, it is. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just really trying to get out the facts about it. But he called me up and he sent in one of his main players who is still injured. He did not play this last game in Havre. But for the 4 sessions that he did, each day he came in and he told me he felt better and better.
Good
and better.
deal.
And so he was going to ride up to Havre and be there for the game, was one of them. And then they were going to get back to me this week and see if he needs to do some more. And
Well, that might grow
right
to other
now,
teammates too.
Right. So then a pair of my customers, a husband and wife, came in, and then here comes the quarterback.
For the Battling Bears?
Yeah. And he is the son-in-law of these people.
Wow.
So, of my clients. So, and my friend Tom called me up and he says, my son-in-law would like to come in before he heads up to Havre, and he has a 10-pack, and I allow people to split a 10-pack.
Sure, yeah.
So he came in and we put him right in, and they won. It was fantastic.
That's cool.
It was a really great game they had in Havre too. So.
I guess what got me is when you were talking about when the kid came in for the 4 initial "Let's Get You Better Now" sessions, and he admitted that he felt relief almost immediately.
Yes,
That's
and
pretty
then
cool.
each morning he said he would go and it would feel good right away, and then it would stiffen up because that's what
Yeah,
it would do overnight. And then each morning he said he would feel better getting out of bed.
That's really
with
cool.
it. So, yeah.
Wow, what a testimonial to N2 cryotherapy.
And thank you to the AMP trainer who called me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, word of mouth. It's getting out there, Cindy.
I've been talking to the AMP people for a long time, and I'm just very happy that they would reach out to me, and I'm hoping that it can be the beginning of a great relationship.
Yeah, and this year and in future seasons.
Yes,
I mean, Battling
yes.
Bears aren't going anywhere.
Yes,
Yeah.
and the AMP trainers are all over. They're the high school trainers, they're college trainers.
You got
so
volleyball starting up again and all that stuff, and
yeah,
but-
it's very exciting about right now, this time right now. It's
Yeah,
like it's
I
in
know,
the
it's-
air, and
this is like your Christmas.
it's in the air, and
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff
Sports,
is
high
going
school
on,
sports.
and yes, high school sports. Speaking of that, Deming twins were just in the paper
Good,
the other
yeah.
day, last week, and they had an amazing game with 13 seconds left and won the game over the weekend. So, and it was a pass by one of the Demings. So.
Are they still customers of yours?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
N2 cryotherapy, it works. I'm telling you. Let's. You were passionate about the Yellowstone Kelly, the triathlon over the weekend.
Yes,
Is that the
yes,
one it
had
was?
a great time at that Yellowstone
Yeah.
Kelly Mountain Man Triathlon. Was the first year.
Yeah, I was
of
gonna
that.
say it had to be the first one.
Yep, first
That'll
one.
Be a good event for future.
Travis Hutchinson, he is McLovin's brother.
Justin's brother, yeah. I think,
Yeah.
Did he win?
No, he
Oh.
runs competitive timing, and so he's the one that put on the event, put on the triathlon, and next year he told me it's going to be even bigger.
Good.
He's gotten a grant from the hoteliers.
Good job.
So
Wow.
he's going to be putting on a huge event next year, but this year it went great. Several folks, a couple people, one lady she called me about a week before, said she saw we were a sponsor coming out of South Dakota. She said, I want to make an appointment for Friday.
Wow, these are success stories, Cindy Graff.
She made an appointment. Her
Yeah,
name's
of course,
Candy
yeah.
Hartman from the Dakotas.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
And then she won.
Yeah. All because of N2 cryotherapy.
No,
Take it.
no.
Cindy, take it.
But she
Take it and run with it.
Well, and she did do a review and mentioned us, saying that
good.
she's really glad she did it because she had a neck problem, shoulder neck, stiff and she said that it helped her, and I was just so happy she won.
Well, people need to realize that cryotherapy as an industry is not a farce. You've been on the show for almost a year now with me, and we've talked about it. And if it was a bunch of BS, we could not have all these words about cryotherapy.
No.
It works, and there's proven proof that it is.
And that's my next thing to do is just start collecting these testimonials. And as people make them on Facebook, we really appreciate that because it's right there for people to read.
That's your best advertising,
And,
word of mouth. When people see
I've
on
been really
Facebook.
working the Facebook so that people can see what it's doing for other folks and read articles that other people are reading.
Cool. Yeah. You read a lot. You study a lot about cryotherapy. Can I just give a shout out to Chaz Llewellyn? Plays a great Yellowstone Kelly. Do you know Chaz?
Oh yes, no, I met him the other day.
He's done a great job at Yellowstone Kelly.
In fact, they were there and they had their little booth set up, and I got to meet him, and that was it was really awesome.
Yeah, Chaz is cool. He's a former radio guy too.
And I believe that it's a great thing for Billings to build up and draw
heritage
on.
and history. Yeah, I think it's great. But that has been a great summer campaign, and I hope that it continues because Yellowstone Kelly, talk about being iconic to our area. That's mascot or whatever you want to call it, but it's long overdue, and Chaz is doing a great job. And if I ruin the secret about who Yellowstone Kelly is, well, too bad. A lot of people know him anyway.
Oh, they already know.
Yeah,
I just am not familiar with everyone here like you are.
Right.
You know.
Well, no, you know plenty of people though. All right, so we've talked about a lot of stuff. This is really important though. So. And this is coming right up. You might not think it is, but September is this week.
It is.
And September 12th is our kickoff Jersey Day for Blankets and Bears. We hope to see you at Hooligans, and we'll explain more about this.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, we'll explain more about this at Hooligans on the 12th of September as well. It's very simple. We're not making a brain surgery. You have a chance to come in, support Blankets and Bears, win some prizes, some cash possibly.
Get your business signed up that night if you'd like.
Absolutely.
For the next 15 weeks.
Your boss will love you for it.
Yeah, just ask your boss, say, hey, we want to do this. If he says okay, then you can come on Monday night, kickoff night, or you can give us a call, give Sandy a call at 406-696-4308. Just give her a call.
Yes, perfect. Sandy McCaffrey doing great work for Billings with Blankets of Bears and Cindy Graff.
And she'll get you all set up and deliver you your poster and your flyers and your packet so you can write down who's participating. And
my Living Large Larry Live logo's on there.
Oh, yes. Yep, of course.
That's awesome. All right, well, after my radio show on that day on the 12th, I'll be down to help you guys do some announcing and stuff, and
give away some prizes and make some people excited and happy, and all to benefit local kids.
Yep. It's if you've never seen Blankets and Bears and how it works and how it's executed, then come to Hooligans on September 12th.
Yeah, it's going to be fabulous. She's going to have some set up, and you'll be able to see exactly what these people put together to give to these kids.
It's a lot of fun. Rewarding too. Cindy Graff, N2 Cryotherapy, N2Cryo.com. Thanks for your time.
Yes.
Good stuff,
great,
as usual.
Thank you.
Everybody want to do it, do the kangaroo. Come on, do it, do the big salute. Everybody wants to do the great protest time. Come on, girl, let's do the combo this time. Everybody wants to do the South Blue. Come on, girl, let's be the big salute. Everybody wants to do the big siesta. Come on, girl, let's do the big everybody. Everybody dance that pocket to the beat too. Come on, come on, come on, girl, and do the dirty fiesta. Everybody wants to do that, do that. Everybody, come
Attend the Home Improvement Show September 9, 10, 11 at Metro Park, boasting $25,000 in prizes. Win a Linrich patio door, White's 95% efficient furnace. It's the place you want to be, and it's free. So, where to? Improvement Show September 9, 10, 11 at Metro Park, boasting $25,000 in prizes. Win a Kinco security system or all-star custom rain gutters. It's the place you want to be, and it's free. So, where to?